this wreath you will need some cotton stems. I used 2 for my wreath. Some lamb's ear. I purchased these at Hobby Lobby. They're my favorite. And then I got a wreath from the Dollar Tree, and the pumpkins I also purchased from the Dollar Tree. Cotton stems, you can pretty much find them everywhere. I got mine from Michael's. I know Kirkland's has some on clearance right now, so they're a really good bargain, but you can pretty much find those anywhere. The first step that I did is I went ahead and cut all the bigger branches of the cotton stems. That way I could lay them out on my wreath and kind of see how everything fits nicely. So before I glued anything, I made sure I laid everything out. I kind of had a position of how I wanted everything before I glued it. That way it wouldn't make like a big mess. You also could use some floral wire, but for me it was just easier to hot glue it. After I glued all of the little cotton stems that I cut, I went ahead and arranged them how I wanted them to kind of lay on the wreath. And then I went ahead and clipped the 3 Dollar Tree pumpkins. You could have glued them. I decided just to clip them because I was even thinking if I want to change it for Christmas time. I thought this would be really pretty for Christmas time, and I can add something, or for spring or summer. I wanted my options open, so I decided not to glue them, and I just decided to clip them. After all of the cotton pumpkins were arranged on the wreath, I went ahead and looked at the blank areas on the wreath and saw where I could fill that in with the greenery, with the lamb's ear. So I would take a look at a specific area and kind of look at what pieces of the lamb's ear would look best in that space, and I would just cut that specific piece. I actually ended up having a little bit of leftover lamb's ear and used it in another area, so I didn't want to just cut it all off because I knew if I had leftover I could use it for another project. So I kind of took each piece of the wreath and looked at my lamb's ear and saw what would fit best in that space. If you like seeing DIY videos from me, definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up. That way I know you like these types of videos. Also, make sure you are subscribed to my channel because I have a lot of fun videos planned for this coming month. And I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you are subscribed, definitely make sure you have the notification bell on. That way you know that my video is live on those days. Here is the finished product. I was really happy with how it turned out. I wanted a smaller wreath for my gallery wall, but I didn't want to spend too much money. This wreath ended up costing me about $8 to make. Depending on where you get your supplies, it's about $8 to $10 for everything. But I was really happy with how it turned out, and I thought it was a perfect addition to my gallery wall. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!